Good morning. How are you? This is Marianne Grant, Life in Harmony podcast. Today is the first day of your life. It's important. What are you going to do with it? Remember, I talked about cleaning up any of that residue that you left behind yesterday, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually. If you're down and out and angry and depressed, you're the only one that made the mess. You're the only one that can clean it up. Yesterday is gone and we are not promised tomorrow. Okay, I'm going to go over that wonderful list of all the things that control us throughout the day. Sarcasm is anger, emotions, bad attitude, enabling, people pleasing, not able to say no, drugs, alcohol, pills, relationships, sex, lust, love, anger, rage, porn, controlling everybody around you but yourself, distractions everywhere, then you have nothing but excuses, gambling, working out, food addiction, binge TV, phone, podcasts, news, caffeine, surgeries, pain, never having enough, being in a relationship with a man or a woman, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually abusing one another. Or you may want to add to the list. Okay, today I'm going to talk about anger and emotion are strategically counterproductive. You must always stay calm and be objective. But if you can make your enemies angry while staying calm yourself, you gain a decided advantage. Put your enemies off balance. Find the chink in their vanity through which you can rattle them and hold the strings. You know, this is powerful. I had a lot of anger. One of the things since I've been doing this podcast, my anger has subsided at a level that I don't even recognize myself. This podcast isn't only for you, it's for me also. I could go from 1 to 10 so quickly with so many small, stupid things. And as a kid, you know, when you have your brothers and sisters cheering you on, beat her, dad, beat her, you know, I always wanted my freedom. I always would drum to my own beat. And I got the beatings for everybody in the family because I was fighting for everybody's freedom. And I didn't realize that what happened to me as a child, you carry that on. And that's why when I went into therapy, I was able to understand so many things. That's why I was talking about the importance of therapy and understanding why you do what you do. For me, I need to know why I'm doing what I'm doing and why I started this podcast. And what happened to me with my first husband is why I'm doing this. So when I find this with my children, with my husband, whoever I'm talking to, anger does not work. They don't hear a word you say. They react to your reaction. So, and when you get emotional, and that's the other thing too, you got to stay very clear, be positioned of what it is that you're trying to accomplish. And the most important thing is that you stay calm doing it. So if you have to approach somebody, address somebody, and you are at a level 10, I suggest you leave the room, calm down, then come back and communicate whatever it is that you want to do. Say you're ready to strangle, you know, your partner or your children, they're driving you crazy. Leave the room, calm down, and say what it is that you need to say. Anger is a huge one for many of us to work on. You see a lot of anger everywhere. That's what you see. And anger is not power. Staying calm is power. Spewing hate and being emotional by destroying people belittles and degrades and devalues who you are. Nobody wants to be around you. Nobody wants to be near you. And nobody is going to listen to you with that kind of emotion and that kind of action. So today, I really, really, really want you to get your anger and your emotions in check. And if you need it, and have a special person that you could talk to vent. You know, one of the things that my kids do to me, they vent for 5 minutes, and guess what? It's gone. I do this with my husband. My husband's extremely sensitive. I'm like, get over it. I'm going to MF you for 5 minutes, and then we're going to go out to dinner. You know, sometimes we all need to do that. But as far as getting into deep conversations and getting things resolved, I can't come in angry. I have to stay calm And that's something that I work on every single day. So today, that's going to be your work. And remember, balance, not too much of anything, our kids, our partner, our play, our work. When we stay balanced, it's life in harmony. When we abuse ourselves, everyone we love is infected by it. You cheat yourself and everyone around you. The level of love and respect that you give yourself, that is the level of love and respect you will get in return. Remember, the goal for all of us truly is life in harmony. Our thinking can make or break us. That is why we have to check our thinking and attitude all day long. It has to be as natural as going to the bathroom, or else your head gets backed up. Remember, if you have an attitude today, be attitude, being in the highest possible state of happiness, good humor, and contentment with the way things are. This, my friend, is the greatest gift you can give yourself. Remember, we need those breakdowns to have those breakthroughs. People say, I want to help be a part of taking care of the world. Here's the good news. If you truly take care of yourself all day and be a living example, that is taking care of the world. We all have gifts. We all have worth. We all have work to do. That is the true meaning of taking care of the world, doing your part, no exceptions. The answers lie in each and every one of us. Hey, you manipulators, smooth talkers, narcissisms, your words mean nothing and your actions say everything. Okay, I'm going to read a positive saying by the Dalai Lama. May I become at all times, both now and forever, a protector for those without protection, a guide for those who have lost their way, a ship for those with oceans to cross, a sanctuary for those in danger, a lamp for those without light, a place of refuge for those who lack shelter, and a servant to all in need. The Dalai Lama. Beautiful. Okay, I'm reading little snippets from the book Power by Robert Greene, and today's message is: we can point to other such forces that emerged from this deep past and that similarly mold our everyday behavior. For instance, our need to continually rank ourselves and measure our self-worth through our status is a trait that is noticeable among all hunter-gatherer cultures, and even among chimpanzees, as are our tribal instincts, which cause us to divide people into insiders or outsiders. We can add to these primitive qualities our need to wear masks to disguise any behavior that is frowned upon by the tribe, leading to the formation of a shadow personality from all the dark desires we have repressed. Our ancestors understood this shadow, and it's dangerous, imagining it's originated from spirits and demons that needed to be exorcised. We rely on a different myth. Something came over me. Well, this is interesting. I always say to people, we see a lot of performance, a lot of people wearing masks. And this is one of the things that really bothers me. I've even seen this in real estate, when somebody will come in and there could be one little thing out of place, or they're very, very anal, exceptionally like off the charts. And then when they start living with you, they're total slobs, total pigs. It was like part of their performance, part of showing off that they're holier than thou, and their lifestyle and what they pretended to be was nothing of what they are. And this is what bothers me, when a person can go out of their way to bash, degrade, and devalue people in relationship, people with children, people at work, but go home and beat your wife, beat your children, act like a fool, act like a jackass, and act holier than thou. And you see this with churchgoers, you see this with people that pretend like they're on the right path, and they're quiet monsters. So what I want you to really focus on, the character that you really want to have. I'm even teaching my grandchildren, when they see somebody beating up another little kid, or brothers and sisters fighting and one hurting another, I say, that's what you look like. And that really shocks them. I say, that's what you look like. And it makes them think twice. And that's the goal. That's the goal for change, is being aware of your monster behavior, which we all have at times. We can all act like little monsters, and stop, evaluate what you're doing, and change what you're doing. That's when you're getting better, when you're able to do that, when you're able to stop, Think about what you're going to do and change that behavior instead of keep doing that same old behavior, that same old pattern. And then it starts to be a way of life for you. Okay, down to the way you communicate. If you don't get what you want, you start getting aggressive. Men can do it, women can do it, or you manipulate, or you control. You don't know how to create some kind of balance between the two of you and compromise. And that's what's important. That's what a healthy relationship is about, whether it's with a partner or your children or your grandchildren or at your boss, whoever it may be. So I really want you to focus on your character today, your behavior, how you react, how emotional you are, and get a check on that. And I guarantee you, your life is going to be so much calmer, so much better. And remember, everything I'm teaching you, you can teach the people around you. It becomes a domino effect, and work on one thing at a time. Eventually, it will be a way of life. Don't do too much of anything. Balance is most important. I am clean and clear of all diseases and negative thoughts. I accept today where I'm powerless. I have control where I have choices. I will reach out for help and use my tools today. I accept today and understand the only person I can change or regulate is myself. I will take time to hug and kiss the loved ones around me. So important. I will show my partner today how much he or she is appreciated, needed, and loved. Don't forget that. I will speak up for myself today. That is huge. I will take charge of my life today and realize I'm in charge of all my decisions. No more victimhood. I will know when it's time to bow out and let go and trust the process. Trust your instincts. I will set realistic goals for myself. Let's not be unrealistic today. I will get 7 to 8 hours of sleep tonight. Sleep is everything. I will set healthy boundaries around myself today. You're the only one that can set the boundaries. I will not allow anybody to speak to me with disrespect. Only you can respect yourself. I will make a conscious effort to eat healthy meals. Only you're in charge of what you put in your mouth. I will take my vitamins, food supplements today. It's up to you to get that extra boost. I will drink 6 to 8 glasses of water today. Our body's made up of 70% of water. I will be good to myself today. Whoever can see through all fear will always be safe. I will talk with someone I trust and respect and be honest with them. Accountability is key. 2 heads are better than 1. We always lie to ourselves. I will trust and reach out to my higher power today. We cannot do it alone. I will accept and say thank you for everything that happens to me, good or bad. We need both. I will not do anything to cause harm to myself or others today. I am willing to change today. I will exercise today for great energy. I will pray for the well-being of myself and others today. I will write a list of all the things I want in a partner. If I become it, I will attract it. Discipline is freedom. Do 2 things a day that you don't want to do to have a successful day. My 2 things are always getting up early, doing my podcast, working out, and keeping my food clean. The rest will follow. I'm doing workshops and seminars and speakings 1 time a month. You can reach me at createyourspirit@gmail.com. Leave your number. I'll go over all of those services and what I do if you want me to come into your city. And if you want to learn about my services, lifeandharmonyonline.com. Leave your number. I'll go over my services. Remember, I'm doing the podcast Monday through Friday. Hit that colorful round button that says subscribe. Share it with everybody you love and respect. Start with podcast number 1, number 2, number 3. There's order into receiving this information. I did it in a playlist so you can keep it in order and listen to it. And in 30 days, you're going to say, wow, in 1 year, you will not recognize yourself. And the more people that we help win, the more we win. And I want you to have an astonishing day today. And thank you for listening.